Today we're going to go on a little bit of a performance thing, and it's going to be with footwork. Footwork in your stance. I want you guys to start thinking about, and you may not have even thought about this before, how are you standing when you usually spin? I'm asking you right now. How are you standing when you usually spin? Have you even thought about that? Have you even thought about the way that you normally spin, the way you stand? Whew, I'm out of breath. The way that the way that you normally stand when you spin is going to be what you're projecting to the audience through your chest, through your hips, through your eyes. All of that is going to portray something different. Let me give you an example. A clutch. Always a clutch, because it's really simple. There's a difference between if I'm going hyper here, whatever, and I clutch here, or if I clutch like this is a different vibe, right? Or if I even clutch like this, right? Or if I clutch and just like fall over, right? Like, this is all a different feel. What you have to keep in mind is that your techniques is only like half of it. Once you can get the technique down, what your body is doing in accordance to those technique is exactly what you use to convey to the audience. So, your homework for this week is to look at your stance the way that you are 90% of the time and see if you can make that communicate. But what I want you to avoid for a week straight is a casual stance. Completely eliminate a casual stance and just try to do your basics. So in other words, you're spinning or whatever, see if you can cross your legs and get really low. And then unwind it and get high. Take long stance, long and deep. Just don't stand still and be like this. La, 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 la. No matter how amazing your tricks are, it can be so much more. I just hit the ceiling and it bounced off. It can be so much more amazing if your body is into it, right? Instead of ha, 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 like if only my arms are controlling it. Or if my whole body's moving with it. It's a huge difference, right? It creates more power. This week is to not have this casual stance the whole time you're spinning. Get low, get high, get on your tiptoes, get on one leg, whatever. Put one hand behind your back, spin like this. See if you can come up with some crazy move. Get on your knees, do a cartwheel. But do not stand casually. And then, I'm really big on these finger things pointing at you right now. Once you have eliminated your casual stance for this week, find 3 poses that you really like, that you want to stay in. Don't just do one pose. Don't just be like, I mean, this is great, this is fine, and a lot of people will be in this like long stance here. But see if there's something else. Wow, I'm sticky fingers today. See if there's something else too. Like for instance, what if you lean to one side and you created almost like this angular motion this direction? Or what if you're on, your tiptoes, but your body was shaped in this way? This is going to create a different effect as we're doing our motions. Now it's going to be like a weeping willow type thing, but what you need to do is figure out, what does this communicate? What are you communicating with your body? So I'm hoping this video might help you explore. I'm not giving you any techniques for this. I want you to explore. Because when it comes to body work, I might be able to teach you the techniques, but your body is going to make it yours. So you shouldn't just look at me for how I do things, because otherwise you'll just be just photocopy the thing. You got to figure out what's authentic to you and what works for you. Explore. Just see what you can come up with first. Share it on the Nunchaku Tricks discussion page. So let me see some videos.